Home Center.
I guess he has the right tools then, right?
Bob will offer advice on home fix-up, and you're invited to call in.
Hammer it home.
And ask questions about home fix-up.
Are they the plain facts?
Saturday, April 14th at 1 o'clock.
Drill it
Here
into them.
on WILM News Radio.
And Bob is in our studios now. Bob Bell, your handyman, will be taking your phone calls at 656-8134 at 106. That follows right after CBS News.
And now, WILM News Radio 1450 presents Your Handyman. Bob Bell of Hollingsworth Home Center will take your calls concerning home fix-up at 656-8134. That's 656-8134.
The opinions expressed on the following program are those of the commentators and not necessarily those of WILM News Radio.
Good afternoon. Bob Bell here with you. I'm going to be your handyman every Saturday from 1 to 2, unless we get bumped by the Orioles or move into the Orioles, as we're going to do today at 1:50. But I'm here to answer your questions on home fix-up, home repair, how to do it, how to get it done. If you've got questions on lumber, painting, plumbing, you got concrete problems, you want to talk about energy conservation, you want to talk about roofing, you got a leaking basement, gutters, sidings, windows, doors, anything like this that has to do with home repair, home fix-up, I'm going to be here to talk about it. If you want to add a patio, or you want to add a window or take out a door, and you want to know where to start and what to do, this is a program that's going to help you to do it. I've enjoyed filling in for Ed and Debbie and also Cousin Charlie Reeves on Sunday morning, and we have had a lot of calls on home fix-up and home repair, and we thought we'd put the program together. This is something that I've enjoyed doing in the past, and I've been around and exposed in the building material business for over 20 years, and these are questions that I know a lot of people want to talk about. They need a lot of information about it, and that's why I'm here. So 656-8134 is our number. I'll be here for the next hour, or almost an hour, to answer your questions. And we have a phone call coming in. Let's go to the phones. Hi, you're on WILM. This is Bob Bell.
Good morning. I have a couple of questions.
Sure.
First of all, we are planning to have new windows put in.
Right.
All the way. We have 24 windows. What I'd like to know is, what are the best windows, to put in where you wouldn't have to have the storm windows and the regular windows?
Okay. Are you doing the windows in your whole house?
Yeah. Now we're going to get we're looking at some contractors. We're getting
several estimates?
Estimates, yeah.
Right. The window that's put in where you don't normally use a storm window is what they call an insulated window. Now, there's many manufacturers of insulated windows. You've heard the name Anderson. You've heard the name Pella.
Right.
You've heard the name Caradco. These are all companies that have windows that would fit your needs. Mm-hmm. And I would look towards those. I look towards the better quality window where you can look towards having your investment come back to you as quickly as possible. I would look towards those name brands. They're the ones you should stick with.
Okay, just for instance, we had one estimate that told us the windows would be something like $184 a piece. Mm-hmm. Does that seem extremely high, or does that seem around normal? This is just for normal size windows, nothing oversized.
Well, a lot of that depends on the window, whether it's a double hung or a casement. That's the kind of window we're talking about. When we're talking about the two-story normal home that we have in this area usually uses a double hung window.
Right, it's double.
Okay, a lot of it depends on the size.
Okay, now, we were told that if it stays within, I think, 111 inches, or so many inches,
right.
It would be the same price. Like, for instance, in our bathroom, mm-hmm. We have a double window, so we want to reduce that to a smaller window.
Okay, in other words, you want to go down in size.
Down in size, okay, but he says it's going to cost the same, as long as it doesn't exceed that size. That I guess they have a standard size that they charge the same price for.
Right. That's called United Inches. In other words, they add the width and the height. and up to a certain size, the window will roughly cost about the same. That's normally how that's done, and I have no problem with that. The idea is to make sure that you're using a contractor that is reputable, that has a good reputation, and you can ask him if you can talk to other people he's done work for and look at the windows they have and what do they think about them. Prices of window, does that price include installation, or is that just the price of the window?
That's supposed to be the total price.
Total price.
Okay. Around $184 per window.
Okay, well, that's not out of line, I would say. And again, without knowing exactly what the style, quality of window he's talking about, and exactly what size and type, if it is an insulated unit, a lot of the price of the units are in the glass and in the features that go along with the
There's a
glass.
new name called Plex-Up. I'm not sure what it's called. It's some type of window with a covering over it or something.
Yes, most of them now, the better windows are featuring a vinyl cladding on the outside, where they wrap the window outside so you get away from the maintenance and the continual painting that goes on with a normal wood sash.
Right, like something like a plastic.
Right, the plastic coating.
Oh.
But again, check and see what he's done in other areas, and also check the windows that he's installed like this for other people to get their opinion.
So actually go out and look at the windows and see.
That's the best way to do it.
Okay, one other question, I'll let you go.
Okay.
Okay, we're also getting estimates on having insulation done for, we're in an old house, okay, in this area.
Sure.
In the Brandywine Brandywine Village area.
Right.
They're very old. They are going to use what they call Bethlehem mineral wool.
All right, that's a mineral wool. Yeah, it's a pouring wool, yes.
That's a good, they're going to blow it in. Is that a good...
In an older home, that's about the only thing you can do without taking off the siding or taking off the inside. And they'll blow that in, and that'll fill up your wall cavities, because a lot of the older homes do not have insulation in them.
No, they don't. They don't have any at all. In the walls and stairwells and...
Right. You'll notice a significant difference with that, and that's fine. Mineral wool's been around a long time. And without going into some major construction, that's the best way to go.
Okay, so that is safe. It's not like the asbestos and all that other
no, it has no
material they were talking about before.
The urea foam and the asbestos are not involved in this. It's strictly a mineral wool, and it's a safe product, and you'll have no problems with it.
Oh, okay. I never heard of that, and I was really concerned about that.
Sure.
Okay, that's good. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your call.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. This is Bob Bell. We're going to break for a moment, and we'll be right back to the phones. I'm here at 656-8134. Welcome back. This is Bob Bell again on WILM Two-Way Talk Radio. I'm here with the Your Handyman Show, the first show for me on this Saturday. I'll be here every Saturday with you to answer your questions about home fix-up and repair. And we've got a bunch of calls coming in, so let's go to the phones. Hello, you're on WILM. I'm Bob Bell.
Yeah, I have a question. I have a crack in my basement wall. It's a fairly long crack. It runs back almost the length of the house. I have a full basement. And it's a block wall that I have in my basement. It's about 2 layers of block down, and it runs along. I've not had any leaking through the crack, but I do have, I noticed that the wall actually bulges a little bit right at that place. In other words, it changes the line right there. The top 2 layers of block appear to be out further than the other 2. What can be done about that? Is it something that I need to be concerned about or not?
Well, it's not unusual to have cracking in basement walls. Is it below grade? In other words...
I'd say it's just about at grade.
It's just about at grade.
Right.
And you've had no moisture problem?
No, I've not had any. I've had leaking in a couple other places, which I've patched, but not there.
Not there. Okay. Do you have a tree outside? Are there any trees or older shrubs?
No, it's a new enough home in a new enough area. It wouldn't be a problem with roofs.
More than likely, what happened? Did you notice it when you moved in? Was it something that happened, or was it something you noticed and thought it was there from the beginning?
Yeah, I think it could have been there from the beginning because it's a block wall that the wall was stuccoed over.
Right.
And then the crack showed up later, and it could be that the crack has been there all along, for all I know.
Right. My guess would be that when they backfilled your basement wall, and since it's blocked, when they may have pushed some of the soil against your wall in that area more than they should have. and that shifted that upper area. Now, if it's not significant, I wouldn't worry about it. Now, I would keep an eye on it if you've got some concern to see if it gets worse. Now, if it's a situation where moisture is pushing it in, and moisture can affect a lot of pressure, but since you don't have it, I don't think it's that. Or if there was a large tree with a root system pushing on that, creating the crack, then there was something that could be done about it. But in this situation, if it's not objectionable to you, I wouldn't say that you've got a problem.
It's not something that I need to worry about having someone come out and try and shore up the wall and straighten it and that sort of thing?
I wouldn't think so. But again, I would keep an eye on it, and if you start to, what will happen if that becomes, if it is a serious problem, you will see it developing over a period of time. That problem will start to look like it's going to get worse, and then you need to do something about it.
What would I do?
Well, that would involve a little bit of engineering. And again, without really looking at it and seeing your situation, it's a little difficult to say. There's a number of things that could happen. One, they may dig down around that area and actually use a come-along type device to pull it back, and also find out why it's happening to begin with. The cure is only going to be as good as the problem that's causing the problem and getting rid of that problem, because you certainly don't want to, continue to have this. And there are a number of things that can be done, but again, I would not get into it unless you feel it's significant enough. Right, a significant enough bend in that wall that all of a sudden you've noticed it, and you should think about taking care of it.
Okay, fine.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your call. 656-8134 is our number here at WILM. I'm Bob Bell. I'll be with you until almost 2 o'clock, until we bump into Orioles baseball. Let's get back to the phones. Hello, you're on WILM. I'm Bob Bell.
Hello?
Hello? Yes.
I'm thinking of having a small air conditioner installed in a back bedroom or back room of a split-level home, and there's only one window in it, in the room, and I wanted to put an air conditioner in the wall. How much trouble would that be? How expensive would it be?
Do you want to put it in where the window is, or you want to put it right in the wall?
No, I don't want to put it where the window is.
You want to put it in the wall?
Yes.
Is your house wood frame construction, or is it?
It's asbestos shingle.
Okay.
I have some extra shingles, though.
That should not be a problem. In fact, of all the construction I know of outside of maybe wood siding, it's probably an easier job as with that kind of construction as you could imagine. Now, you're going to hire someone to do this?
Yes, I don't know what kind of person to ask.
Well, there are a number of people that do work on the side. You may want to ask around your neighborhood, people who have had work done for them and who are very satisfied. As I mentioned earlier, these are projects that are best done with people who have been in the business and who are reputable and who have done work in the area before and have satisfied others. So I would look to that end. In the future, I'm going to be bringing people on the show that do this kind of work and who are involved and who have areas of expertise in various building areas, and of course their names will be up front. If you want, you can call me at my office, and I can recommend some people to you.
Okay.
Okay? But I don't see this as a significant problem, and I think it's something that can be taken care of rather quickly.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you for calling. 656-8134 is our number here at WILM. I'm Bob Bell. I'm on the Your Handyman show, which we've put together to talk about home fix-up, home repair. If you've got some questions about painting and plumbing or insulation or moldings and trim or putting an addition on, anything like this, give me a call here at the station. I'll be here for at least another half hour, and we'll talk about your problem, and we'll talk about your project. I know you're probably filling out your income tax this weekend, and hopefully you will have a nice refund. If you do, and you're thinking about doing something to that marvelous investment that you call your home, maybe now's the time to talk about it. 656-8134 is our number. We will be right back.
Today.